Hello, y'all. How are y'all doing tonight? Welcome, Typical Gaming. Welcome, War Eagle. Welcome, Filipino Mom. Thank you, Typical Gaming, for sharing me out. That is so kind of you and thoughtful, and I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so very, very much, my friend. And my friend, resident to Dark Master Phoenix, welcome as always. Great to see you. And I'm going to give you a blue wrench as well. You know, as you all know, I rarely know if I'm going to come on, when I'm going to come on, how I'm going to come on. And so about an hour ago, I said, you know what? It's been, I don't know, 5, 6 days maybe since I've been on, maybe even longer, live stream. I come on every day with my content, but live stream. And I said, you know what? I think I'm going to go on. I had a really, really super busy day today. And I thought, I don't care. I'm going to go on. Welcome, War Eagle. Welcome, my friend. Great to see you. Thank you for being here. And, I miss y'all. I really do. You never know who's going to come on because since I don't give notice, a lot of people don't see this because YouTube doesn't push it out till sometimes even the next day. And people come on thinking it's live, and I start getting comments that people think it's live and I'm not answering them. It's because by then it's recorded. And, but so I never know who's going to come on. I don't know if anyone's going to come on sometimes, but sometimes I get a lot, sometimes I get a few, but it doesn't matter. I just enjoy talking to y'all and seeing you all. Typical Gaming, how are you doing with your with growing? How are you doing? How are you doing with growing? I think you're doing pretty good from what I understand. Resident Dark Master, you did change your name. Now, the only problem I find, Resident Dark Master, about when you change your name, if you don't have it with easy letters, sometimes people can't type it in to find you. And that can be a problem. Like sometimes people put like different kinds of symbols that I can't figure out. And so if I go to actually look them up, I can't find them. So, and one of the reasons, Dark Master, that I have 5 channels is because a lot of people could not find me. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, I think it is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My husband. Things that make me happy. Let me show you. Can you see that? Oh, I don't think. Can you see it? It's a. There you go. Where's the? Right there. It's the top part of. These are not cheap. They're like $29 just for the top part of the toothbrush. I have one of those vibrating toothbrushes. Actually, I have a couple of the vibrating toothbrushes, and my husband just picked me up another one because you have to replace the tops. And I went and I bought the wrong top, and it was just part of the top and it didn't work right. So I had to take it back. And then my husband went and got me the right top for my toothbrush because I do the vibrating toothbrush, which I love. And no, I didn't see War Eagle. I think I did see it. I did see it. It was in regarding to one of the videos I did. I did see it. Thank you so much. Arabelle, oh, thank you, my friend. And Abrex, welcome, welcome. Let me give you a blue wrench here to both of you. And sometimes it takes me a few seconds to do it. And Arabelle, thank you so much for sharing me out. That is, like I said, the only way that I can grow is when someone shares me out. And if someone doesn't share me out, I can't grow. Do you use the Phillips? Because I have the, it's called Phillips Sonic Care. And I have to tell you that it is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. I go to the dentist. I have my teeth cleaned every 3 months, not every 6 months like normal, but every 3rd month. And in between, of course, I use my sonic toothbrush about 6 times a day. I floss. I do the little pick that you get in between the teeth, and then I have a gum stimulator. So, yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it, love it, love it. And so if you don't have one of those, I'm not promoting anything. I'm just telling you any kind of electric toothbrush, but don't get the dollar store ones. Get a good one because it will make all the difference in your teeth. It really will. It really will. And I take great care of my teeth. You will get there, Dark Master Phoenix. It just takes time. I'll give you some suggestions if you want a few suggestions, because you know I grew 13K in a year. And then the only reason I'm not growing faster now is because YouTube sort of put the brakes on some channels that are growing too fast for whatever reason. You know, I guess they consider you a non-celebrity, and non-celebrities who go too fast, they put the brakes on. So I'm growing much slower right now, but I'm still growing. Welcome, Paul. Welcome, welcome. Let me give you a blue wrench. So the suggestions that I would make, Dark Master, is make great content, whatever you happen to make. Don't try to make content like me or somebody else. You make your own content, whether it's live streaming, whether it's videos, whatever. The Aura Bee, yep, I hear that that one is fantastic too, Arabelle. Absolutely. Alonzo, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here, my friend. Thank you. And so I would say, and Dulcinea, welcome, welcome. I'm going to give you a blue wrench. So this is the thing. What you want to do is you want to make content that is authentically you. War Eagle, you're funny. You're funny. You want to make content that is unique, that's the kind that you enjoy. Because why be here if you're not making content that you enjoy? Because you'll link up with people who will enjoy what you enjoy. You know, not everybody is going to enjoy wisdom and motivation. Okay, and so. But I stay true to myself, which is what I do. I'm a wisdom motivator, inspirer, if that's what you want to call it. And I stick with that because that's who I am. I don't try to be a gaming channel. I don't try to be a how-to channel. I don't try to do any of that because that's not me. I stay in my own lane, and I attract people who are interested in that. So if you're a gaming channel, you attract people who are into gaming. Stay authentic. Stay authentic. Make sure your thumbnails are fantastic. Make sure that your name is easy to remember. See, one of the problems that I had with my main channel, DIANNA, BRIANNE, FAIRCHILD, is, you know, because they're removing friends from us, old friends, not the new friends. People think it's all the new friends that we're losing, but they take away our old friends. Yes, Arabelle, yes. All ghost stories in Savannah. Ooh. We were just talking about the one ghost story, Arabelle, or where they ride around in the hearse in Savannah, and that is so cool. I have not done it, but we've had friends who have done it. Thank you, Typical Gaming. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so this is the thing. You get channels. You build your channel to be what you like to do. Okay, and then what you do is you make great thumbnails, and you have to title your. You have to really title your videos right. If you don't title your videos right, it's not going to turn out. You're not going to get pushed out. So I work really hard at titling my videos. I suggest anyone that doesn't have these two things to get them. Get the free versions, and then if you want to get the paid versions, you can later. Oh, how wonderful, Typical Gaming. That sounds wonderful. I suggest that you get vidIQ, which will help you to tag and title. Get the free version. I'm using the free version. I'm not using the paid version. And I do pay for Canva, although you can get the free version. And it is wonderful. The Canva is wonderful. Go look at my thumbnails. I mean, I have beautiful thumbnails. And that's all because of Canva. Okay? And a little work on my part. So I recommend it's CANVA, www.canva, and vidIQ is VIDIQ. And they're wonderful. They're wonderful. And get the free versions. They will really, really, really help you a lot. And just stay busy and enjoy your journey. Don't make it about subscribers, make it about the journey, because, you know, really, I was at 26,000, even though I didn't know it. It didn't show. YouTube told me later, but they had taken them away. And you all know that story because they said it was spam, and it really wasn't spam. It was old subscribers that were still good. I mean, every day, like Brenda Land gets taken away from me, Noni May gets taken away from me. These are all channels I go to. Carla and Friends, you know, Unjal, they all get taken away, and I have to go back and resubscribe. So they're not taking away my new friends. They're taking away my old friends, people I go to. And, you know, I don't know why. It just happens. Some people try to explain it, but I don't see any explanation behind it. So, you know, probably all of our channels would be a lot bigger than they are if YouTube wasn't doing what they're doing. But it's their platform. They can do whatever they choose to do. And I understand that. So I'm fine with it. You know, I'm happy at the growth that I'm doing. It's not anywhere near what the growth I was doing before because they take them away. But that's okay. That's okay. You know, so people that truly love you come back and look for your channel. Okay. And they come back and find you when they really love your content. And then you know that they really do love your content. So, but Dark Master, yeah, just, you know, hang in there with it. Keep on going. You'll make your 1,000. You will make your 1,000. And Arabelle, about the toothbrushes. I love, love, love my electric toothbrush. And I do, you know, I don't recommend anything, but I do think, thank you, Typical Gaming. Thank you, my friend. And I think the gum stimulator is really good. You can get those anywhere. You just gently go around your gums with it. I do the flossers, you know, the flossing. I like the old-fashioned floss. I don't like those little things because I get them stuck between my teeth. And I do coconut oil swish in the morning. I do wheatgrass swish in the morning, and I rinse my mouth with salt. And I do, to keep my teeth white, I use, hey, Erasy, welk. Yeah, me too. Me too, Erasy. Me too. What I do to keep my teeth white is I use a mixture of I use a baking soda mixture on my teeth, and that keeps my teeth white. So yeah, that's what I do. Hey, JB, great to be in your live stream last night. I was kind of a fly on the wall, but I was in your live stream, JB. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. And Jerry Boy, thank you. Scotland. Oh, I love Scotland, Jerry Boy. Jerry Boy, I lived in Europe for 5 years, and I loved Europe. Now, I didn't make it all the way up to Scotland. I made it to Northern England, but I didn't make it to Scotland. So you know, I really want to come back over and make it to Scotland someday, because Scotland, England was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. Thank you, JB. Thank you, my sweet friend. Thank you. And yeah, it was amazing. War Eagle, that's funny. You know, War Eagle, I think you would really like them, though. They really are. With a regular conventional toothbrush, you cannot get in there the way electric brush does. All you do with electric brush is you gently put it around your teeth, and it will clean for you. And it just is amazing. It really, really is amazing. Jerry Boys, I hear Scotland is so awesome. We have friends that's been to Scotland, and they just love it. Love it. And we've been to Ireland. You know, we went to Ireland. We drove all around. We drove all around England because we had a little white BMW convertible, and we took it over from Calais, France on the ferry boat. This is years ago, before they had the tunnels underneath. And I wouldn't have taken the tunnel anyhow because I don't like tunnels. And we took it over on the ferry boat, got off at like 6 o'clock in the morning into Dover. It was wonderful. Hey, Putt King, my friend. Great to see you. So how is everyone doing tonight? How is everybody? How's life treating you? Life is treating me good. It is. I'm just busy. You know, at college work, I got my term paper results back. I worked very, very hard on my term paper. You know, I'm a full-time college student, age 63, soon to be 64. And I got a 98 on it. So I was very, very pleased. Very pleased. very pleased. And I had to do my term paper. This class was called Technology and Society. And so I did it on the television, the history of television. It was a long, long, long paper. It took me a very long time, a lot of research. And I did it on the history of television. And my teacher said it was a fantastic paper. So I'm really happy about that. Jerry boy, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm so glad. I love to hear that. I love to hear when people are doing good, because life can knock a lot of people down, and a lot of times all we hear is the negative. And I love to hear the positive because it's very inspiring. How do you feel with it, Putt Putt? How do you feel with it? You know, I hear mixed reactions. My husband had it, Putt Putt. He had a headache on the first one, but he had no problem with the second one. A lot of people have problem with the second one, but not with the first one. You know, my daughter had it too. Yeah, I am, Ray. I am a 63-year-old college student. Yep. 63. And I have been trying not to wear my glasses. So let me see if I can read this without glasses. I have to get up here. Now, when you take the glasses off, everything is a blur for like a couple of minutes. So that's not really fair to me, I guess. Let's see, 1660 subscribers. That's good. Welcome, Chicha. Welcome. Let me give you a blue wrench. Now, let me talk to you about, now, and this is not going to be very good example from me about apple cider vinegar. And Chicha, I just gave you a blue wrench. Y'all know I don't like to wear glasses, but I do when it comes to reading now. And I've only had to wear them for about 1.5 years since I went back to college, because I read so much. I felt that they weakened my eyes significantly, and I'm trying to get off of glasses. So this past week I started, okay, you said you had a headache with the first one. Your arm is still a little bit sore on the second one, for the second one. Is that right? Yeah. You know, I hear that the arm is sore. Yeah, from the shot. I haven't had it. I'm not going to get it unless they make me. If they tell me you got to have it, then I'll take it. But I'm not going to take it. I don't take flu shots. I've never taken a pneumonia shot. I don't take anything if I don't have to. That's just me. You know, I don't recommend being like me. Okay. You know, not at all. I just don't take it. But I wanted to tell you about, there again, I don't want to wear glasses. I'm stubborn. Okay. I go to the doctors and they tell me, well, don't you want a pneumonia shot? No. Don't you want a flu shot? Nope. You're stubborn. I said, yeah, I'm stubborn. And I'm stubborn. I don't want to wear glasses. Okay, I don't want to wear glasses. You have a muscle problem, Jerry boy. Yes. Erase Z says, I think I need glasses. Yeah, you know, okay, so what I'm doing, the print on StreamYard is very, very small. So even under normal circumstances, it's hard to read. So, but I'm trying to read it without my glasses. So you can see. So I want to talk to you about apple cider vinegar. I'm not saying apple cider vinegar gives you better vision. I'm not saying it does anything, okay? So I don't give advice, suggestions, or information. I'm going to tell you what has happened to me. So this past week, I started drinking apple cider vinegar because I have a little bit of allergies to certain metals. You know, if I put a pair of earrings on, certain perfumes will cause me kind of like an allergy, and I'll start scratching. And in the past, when I drank apple cider vinegar or vinegar, even plain vinegar, I don't itch. So I started back on the vinegar. And one of the strangest things I noticed, because I hadn't been on the vinegar for about 2 years, and that was kind of about when the time I started wearing glasses, when I stopped the apple cider vinegar. And so I started the vinegar again the other day, and all of a sudden felt like I could see better. I could read. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not like perfectly, you know, clear, but I can read. I can read without glasses. And War Eagle says, I never got it either. And yeah, you know, I mean, I think it's a personal choice, and I would never suggest or tell or infer the person to get it or not get it. Okay, I just would not do that. I just would not do that. And so for me, I just don't take anything I don't need. I don't like to go to doctors. My grandparents didn't go to doctors. They lived around 100. My grandfather refused doctors. He never wore glasses. Never. He died at 99 and a half. Didn't make it to 100, but 99 and a half. Welcome, Cool Daddy TV. Thank you. Let me give you a blue wrench. So I'm going to try to do this as much as I can without glasses tonight and see how I do. Okay. So I didn't have my apple cider vinegar today, but I had it yesterday. So I should have had it today. And I did a video called, Does Apple Cider Vinegar Make You Have Better Eyesight? Or something like that. And hardly anybody watched it. I thought a lot of people would watch that one, but I guess it wasn't interesting enough. But it really, I don't know, it seems to work for me. So I'm not promoting it. I'm just saying for me. And I did one today. I haven't put it up. I did like a bunch of videos today, and I put them in the queue because I have to edit them and all that. And I did one today called Why I Don't Eat Hydrogenated Oil. And hydrogenated oil is like canola oil, all that oil that we get when we go to McDonald's and we get French fries. That's all been cooked in hydrogenated oil. Margarine is hydrogenated. Butter is not hydrogenated, but margarine is. And so I don't eat it because I don't have fibromyalgia, but I get like fibromyalgia symptoms anytime I've had hydrogenated. So yesterday I didn't have any olive oil, but tonight I went out and got 4 bottles of it. I made fried pickles. I love, love, love fried pickles. You know, you dip them in cornmeal and flour and fry them in a little bit of oil. Dip them in ranch dressing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If you haven't had fried pickles, out of this world. And I fried them. I didn't have it, but I had some hydrogenated left over from somewhere. And so I used the hydrogenated and I ached all night. So I had to get up and take a Tylenol, which I don't normally take. So I took a Tylenol because I ached, and that just said, don't do it again. Every time I have hydrogenated anything, I get just muscle. It's real, like a fibromyalgia type of thing. And so I just, I'm very careful what I eat. And that's why I stay healthy. At 63, most of my friends are pretty broken physically. But I run. I did my 5-mile run today. I drink a lot of water. I have my celery juice. I had a big thing of celery juice in the kitchen tonight. I'm just, and vinegar. Yep. Vinegar. Yes. You know what, Ray, I also use it on my body. The only problem with vinegar, it smells. Vinegar smells. It has, and so if no one's around, I'll put some on my body and then I'll go shower it off, a little bit later. But it's really good. And I do put vinegar on my face at night before I go to bed. I do. And I have, clear skin. I've always had clear skin. The only time I ever had pimples, I guess, was when I was about 19. I never had pimples in high school. But when I was in college, the stress of college, I remember crying and crying. My face broke out. It was hormonal, I think, when your hormones are all going crazy. And my face was just so broke out for about 2 or 3 months, maybe a little bit longer. And then it went away. Never had a problem again. I think about a year ago, I did have a pimple. Made me feel like a teenager again. It did. But take care of your body. I take care of me. I exercise every day. Now I do go back. I went back to the gym. I didn't go today. I went yesterday. I did an hour on the elliptical. Normally I do an hour on the elliptical, an hour on the machines. And then Monday through Thursday, I normally do aerobics, normally. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I normally do the elliptical for an hour on a high level and the machines and maybe swimming. But I also run every morning. So I get a lot of fitness in. I sometimes dance. Most days I try to dance. So I try to do that too. And just take care of your body. Take care of your mind. Take care of your relationships. Take care of your life. You are meant to enjoy your life, okay? Not sweat over it. Not get up every day and go to a job that you hate. you're meant to enjoy your job. If you can't find a job, if you can't enjoy it, if you don't enjoy your job, then create one that you do enjoy. I'm going to put the glasses back on, okay? So I can read if I sit here and squint, but I don't want to have to put my face up to the computer to do it, okay? So, yeah, Peppa King, yeah. Yeah, for me, I would get, I have to tell you, when I was in college, I got one on my nose. Oh my gosh. I think, vinegar is really, I mean, it's such, it does so many things, it does so many good things. People don't realize that, how many great things vinegar does. It does. It really does. It really does. So I juice, I drink vinegar, I exercise, I do get plenty of rest, never enough, but plenty. And I eat healthy. We eat very healthy foods, very healthy. So take care of your body, take care of your mind, take care of your relationships, take care of your finances, take care of you. Take care of you. Don't let yourself get worn down, So, yeah, I come on here, and it's interesting when you come on live. Let me get another drink of coffee. When you talk too much. But yeah, I think that that sometimes, how do you do that, War Eagle? Put vinegar on rice. Does it make it taste good? I don't think I've had vinegar on rice. What I do love is I love sushi roll, with rice, with the seaweed wrapped around. Oh my gosh, I love it. But, when you come on live, I like to come on live to connect with whoever comes on. And it gives me an opportunity to be more one-on-one in person, real time. Sometimes I come on for, a while, a couple hours. Sometimes I come on for 15 minutes. Tonight it's only for a short time because I have a lot to do after I get off of here. And my husband and I, we have our favorite YouTubers that we watch just to relax after his busy day, my busy day. And then we have our ones that we watch together. And they're usually travel channels that we like to watch, adventure channels, because, life is an adventure. And I consider my health and fitness, taking care of my body, an adventure. I don't consider it like a daily routine. I consider it an adventure. I consider my relationships an adventure. Now recently we remodeled our beach house. And so we go back and forth to our beach house. And, oh, so you put the vinegar on the right. I have to try that, War Eagle. I will have to try that. That sounds good. Now, War Eagle, are you the one that said you don't have a channel or you do have a channel? And if you don't have a channel, are you thinking about creating a channel, or what do you plan on doing? Yeah, is there a brown vinegar? I think I do have brown vinegar, I think. Hey, Rosie. Hey, my friend. How are you doing? Great. Oh, is it your birthday yet? Rosie's going to have a birthday. And I sang her happy birthday the other night. So, Rosie, is it your birthday's tomorrow, right? I think it's tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. So, yeah, so, coming. Oh, it's your birthday today? Today, Rosie? Well, let me re-sing it. Okay, let me re-sing. Let me re-sing. Ochano, welcome, welcome, my beautiful, beautiful friend. I have not seen you for a while, so it's wonderful to see you. Okay, Rosie, I'm going to sing to you, okay? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rosie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Rosie. I'm happy for you. Thank you, Achano. I'm glad you're here. You're a wonderful, wonderful friend. When I talk too much, I start choking. Rosie, do you have anything planned special when you, do you have anything planned special? Are you doing anything special, or did you do anything special? You know, I'm one of these people, I make homemade birthday cakes. Thank you, War Eagle. Thank you. It, no, I don't have a cold. I'm choking from talking. Hey, J.A., welcome, welcome. I gave you a blue wrench there, my friend. So this weekend, boy, that's wonderful, Rosie. Rosie, I used to make everybody a birthday cake, and I make wonderful birthday cakes. I really do. Excuse me for 1 minute, 1 minute. I'll be right back. My son wanted to ask me a question. And so, you know, I made these birthday cakes, and what my secret to my birthday cake is, I make a 5-layer birthday cake, round, round pans. Ice it in between. I make homemade icing, and then I refrigerate it for 24 hours. And so it's a cross between a regular cake and an ice cream cake. I don't like ice cream cakes. My husband loves them. I love regular cakes. Hey, a mother of two. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, beautiful friend. Thank you so much. Thank you. But this is the key. When you take that birthday cake and you cover it up with saran wrap, you know, just make sure it doesn't stick to the cake. You have to kind of put toothpicks or something on it so it doesn't stick to the icing, and you pull your icing off. But you put that in the refrigerator for 1 day, 24 hours, and it comes out. It is so moist. It is the best cake. Ice cream cake. It's a cross between a regular cake and an ice cream cake. It just tastes wonderful, wonderful. So that's how I make my cakes. And everybody gets a cake that's around me. And usually we buy one store-bought cake and one of my cakes. So we have 2 cakes. Welcome, Belle Candem Vlog. Welcome, welcome. Wonderful to see you, my friend. Wonderful to see you. So, yeah, Rosie, if you were here, I'd make you a birthday cake, okay? So I'll make you a virtual birthday cake. So, but I love birthday cake. Oh my gosh, that's my favorite dessert is birthday cake. You know, I could find like 365 days a year, I could find somebody with a birthday and go to their house and have birthday cake. Wow, okay, 5 birthdays this month. That's wonderful. Yeah. Super Dave. Hey, my buddy. Hey, my old-time buddy, Super Dave. If you don't have Super Dave's a wonderful friend. Super Dave, usually by the time you come on, I'm in bed, because you usually come on late. You're usually on like midnight. And sometimes I'll see you, I'll pop on, I'll come on. I sit quietly like a fly on the wall. I don't say much at that time of the night because I'm afraid somebody will ask me to come up on the stream, and I've got my cold cream on and my pajamas on and curlers and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, Super Dave has a wonderful channel. I've seen your channel is just growing, growing, growing. Wonderful, Super Dave, and you're doing wonderful. And we're kind of neighbors, Super Dave. You know, we're not far apart. The only thing, Super Dave, I don't like I-95 through South Carolina. I do not like it. I do not like I-95 because, you know, my other home is on Tybee, so I live between the 2 and Tybee Island, and so I have to go the 3.5 hours on I-95. And I do not like it, Super Dave. It's just it's 2 lanes, and it's too much traffic for 2 lanes, and people get crazy. Oh my gosh, I do not like it. But it is what it is, you know. And it's an adventure. one I prefer not to have, but it's an adventure nonetheless, you know. So, yeah. But how are you doing, Super Dave? Are you doing good? And so let's see, tomorrow is Friday. So tomorrow I'm going to the gym. I'm going to do my run in the morning, and then I'll go to the gym and head in the gym and do a full workout at the gym. And I went grocery shopping tonight with my son. I have to tell you a funny story. You know, I'm going to be 64 years old. 64. Now my son, I have a daughter who's 22, a son who's 21, and another son who's 23. So my 23-year-old son and I were at the grocery store, and he saw a guy that he used to work with who had never met me. This is tonight. And, oh, happy birthday, Dave. I'm going to sing your birthday in a minute. So the guy said to my son, he said, "Is that your girlfriend?" And my son laughed. He said, "No, that's my mom." I was flat, you know, wow. I mean, you know, and my son looks young. He doesn't look old. Runs official. Welcome, welcome. Oh, you did, War Eagle. I love, you know, that's my kids were all babies there. And we raised our kids there as babies. So now we kept her home and we go back and forth. Okay, Super Dave, are you ready? I just sang Rosie one. I'm going to sing you it now. Let me hope I can do it again. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Super Dave. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Dave. Happy birthday. I love singing happy birthday. I do. I might be out of tune, but it's okay. So, yeah. But thank you, Jerry boy. Thank you. You know, it takes work, though. The older you get, it takes some work, you know. I mean, I do run 5 miles a day. I do juice. I'm vegan, vegetarian, but sometimes I'm a bad vegan, vegetarian. You know, I'll have something that's not vegan, vegetarian. Pet King says, that happened to me twice. Once when my son was little and needed medicine for the day. One young girl asked if I was his mom, and one teacher mistook my mom. She was flattered both times. Oh, you're welcome, Super Dave. You're welcome. Wow, War Eagle. Wow. I'm not going to ask you how old you are, Super Dave. It wouldn't be polite. Not everybody shares their age like I do. So you just turned 52, Jerry boy. 52 is a good age. 52 is a good age. It really is. 50s minus one particular year in there. I had a difficult time. Y'all know about that. I ran into a wooden hanger. It hit my eye, or I hit it, knocked to the floor, and it caused a brain bleed. Supposedly, is that's what I had. And I was pretty sick for a year with symptoms, and that was at 54. But that was kind of a fluke thing, one of those fluke things in life. But my 50s were great. We were traveling in our motorhome. Our kids were still very young, and we were traveling across country. I was homeschooling. We went to 48 states in our motorhome. It was wonderful. It was a wonderful time. Wonderful time. 50s were wonderful for me. And I love being 60s. I'm enjoying my 60s. I went back to college in my 60s. How cool is that? At age 62, I went back. I got lost in a town an hour from here that my husband and I were originally married in, but it had built up and grown so much over 30 years. I got lost. And I ended up at the college, and I said, "Can I enroll?" And they said, "Yes." And now I'm a full-time college student with a scholarship. So it's been cool. So remember, you know, don't let age stop you from your best life. I want to live my life all the way through and enjoy all of it. And I'm having fun. I'm enjoying my life. I, you know, work out. I have great health habits, great habits all the way around, you know. Well, Pirates of the Caribbean, how cool is that? War Eagle, I have, you know, where I get all my email is through Everyday Words of Wisdom with DIANNA BRIANNE FAIRCHILD over on Facebook. Don't send it to my personal account because they don't get it unless you're on my personal account. They put it in some other stupid inbox. And I shouldn't call it stupid. It's a spam inbox and you don't get it. But if you do Everyday Words of Wisdom, I get all of those messages. Marilyn, welcome, welcome. Let me give you a blue wrench, my friend. You're my new friend. You're my new friend. Welcome. Let me give you, let me grab you there. Let me see. Okay. Give you a blue wrench, my friend. And Marilyn says, hi, Diana. You are so beautiful. I'm new to your channel. Dr. Mandel told me about you. I'm 64 and working on 100 pounds off. Yay! Marilyn, it's a pleasure to have you here. I'm so grateful to have you here. I will be 64 in a little over a month from now. So yes, we are the same age, Marilyn. And I just got talking about this. It's about living your best life. You know, I went back to college, Marilyn, as I was talking about at age 62. Full-time college student, got a scholarship after I went back, not before I went back. Welcome, Rigler Nimel. Welcome, welcome. And so, Marilyn, I went back, and Marilyn, I'm not saying people should do what I do because we're all different. We have to all find our passion. And, you know, some people's passion may be cooking. Some people's passion may be gardening. You know, I don't even know what my passion is because I'm passionate about everything. But find your passion. You know, keep your health habits straight, take care of your body. You know, I'm all about eating right, juicing. I run 5 miles a day, but whether you walk, dance, wobble, whatever you happen to do, just make sure you're moving, make sure you're getting sleep, make sure you're taking care of your body. Just make sure, welcome, Ralph, welcome, my friend, welcome. And make sure you're taking care of your body, take care of you, and make the 60s fabulous. You know, I want to make my 60s absolutely fabulous, fit, healthy, and fabulous. That's what I'm doing. Welcome, Lilibeth Eden. Welcome, welcome. I'll give you a blue wrench too. Thank you, Lilibeth. Thank you. And so, you know, don't let someone tell you just because you get older, you know, you're ready for the boneyard. I'm most certainly not. I'm most certainly not. I take wonderful, wonderful care of my body. I do. And like I said, I'm resisting glasses and I don't need them, and I can read what is being said here, but I have to strain. And so I really don't want to strain. And so I'm wearing them because, you know, staring at the screen and it's bluish. Now I can look at print, you know, like newspaper and read it fine. It's the computer screen. So I just ordered a bunch of pairs of new glasses, and one of them happens to have the UV blue ray. So I'm thinking that may help me with it, you know. And so see, I can read without glasses, but you know, when you turn 40, everything, the eyesight changes. But I didn't notice it until I was about 60. And then 62 is when I started wearing the glasses. I like that, Ray. I like that. Yeah, you know, just stay active, get out there, be your best you. Just be you. You know, we all have our own way of aging. You know, not everybody's going to look like, some people are going to age, they want to look like a grandma. Be a grandma, be the best grandma that you can be. Some people want to go in for plastic surgery, then so be it. Whatever you happen to be, but love who you are. Love your own look. Don't compare your look to anybody else's. You're not going to look like anybody else's. Yeah, you know, JB, you're young for your glasses, and I never wear glasses, and I can, you know, I can actually go with totally without glasses, but when it comes to the computer, with something about the computer, I have to really strain to read. I can read it. I can read the fine print. You know, this is the thing. When I go to the eye doctors, and I have another appointment here pretty soon, I make either 20/20 or 20/25. And it's like, but my problem is with reading. It really is. It's with the reading, you know. So it is what it is. But hey, winners happen. Hey, my friend, my buddy, thank you for coming. Let me give you a blue wrench there. So yeah, so Marilyn, just take care of you. Be good to yourself. This is the time to really love and embrace who you are. You know, I let other people be good to me. I'm good to other people. Believe me, there's no better friend, no better wife, no better mother. You know, I'm great to everybody around me. I was a great daughter. I took wonderful care of my mom, especially in her last years of her life when she was so sick. But I'm taking care of me, and I let my, you know, even like I'll say to my kids, hey, there's a dishwasher that needs to be emptied or some laundry that needs to be folded, you know, because they're all young adults and they live at home, they go to college, and it shouldn't be all on mom, you know. And my kids are really good. They help me a lot. They, you know, like my one son and I went and got groceries, and my other son took all the groceries from the car and brought them in, you know. So, hey, Sparkles Hope Chest. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to give you a blue wrench there, my friend. Thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gave you a blue wrench there. And hey, Alarino, my talented friend Alarino is here. He plays such beautiful guitar and sings, and such a wonderful musician. Alarino, you will love him. And he's just starting his channel. So I don't know how new you are to YouTube, but Alarino, but he's just starting really, and you will love his channel. So go support Alarino, please. Please do that. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful channel. And I think I actually met Alarino originally when I first started my other channels, which was several months back. And then he came over to all my channels, because, you know, I have 5 channels, and if you want to get 5 subscribers, then connect with me on all 5 channels the right way. And I will come back to you when I do my comments, and I will connect with you with all 5 channels. The links are pinned to the top of my the comment section of all my daily videos. So you go to the last video I put up. I don't do it for the live streams, but I do it for all the videos. Go to the top, click on each link, and there's 5. There's actually 6 with the Facebook, but there's 5 links. And thank you, Alarino. Thank you. And this is the thing. You will absolutely okay. Okay. Oh, Sparkle, that's one. Sparkle, I love 60. You know, go back, you know, actually, Sparkle, I've only had my channel for a year publicly, but my videos prior to that I've had 11 years prior to that here, but it was only for my kids, family, and friends. So a year ago, I came up with 200 subscribers, and they were all people I knew, except for one who found me on YouTube. I don't know how they found me, because I wasn't tagged or titled. But there's one I did title, and I think it's called My 60th Birthday. Go look at that. Go look at Diana Brianne turned 60 or something. It was for my family. And you'll see, you know, yeah, I think that day we went out for lunch before my birthday party. We went out for lunch, and I wasn't vegan then. Okay, I wasn't vegan. So I think I had a sausage sandwich or something. But it was good. It was good, I remember. And then I went vegan. And Marilyn, I love Dr. Mandel. Anyone that doesn't have Motivational Doc, oh my gosh, he's got 4 million subscribers. You will love, love, love Motivational Doc. He's a personal friend of mine and my YouTube mentor. He usually is on about 10 o'clock at night. He does everything. Just like I do wisdom, motivation, inspiration, he does it from a physical aspect. He teaches you how to take care of your body. You will love his channel. Motivational Doc. Okay, I'm going to give a couple shout outs to channels that are not here that I really like. Brenda Land, I think she's doing her live stream right now. Brenda, Land, wonderful channel. Unnedel, Unnedel, wonderful friend of mine, extremely inspirational, does a lot of premieres, totally inspirational. You will love Unnedel, Unnedel. My friend, Norgusr, Norgusr. You will love, love, love her channel. She is amazing. She's a grandma channel. It's a place you go for comfort and chit chat. My friend Carla and Friends, she's normally here in my stream, but she's not here tonight. And Carla and Friends, she's on in the morning. You will love, love, love her channel. Okay, you will love her channel. You will absolutely love her channel. We have Vegan Realist, who usually comes in here and he's very supportive. We have Mr. Positive. We have all kinds that come in here. You know, I never know who's going to show up and who's not going to show up because, like I said, YouTube doesn't push me out normal the way you normally get pushed out, and people find this after I've been on and now am off. So, but I have to be honest how many videos I did today, and I probably won't do any tomorrow, so I'll be pushing my videos out over the next day. I did 15 videos today, 15 wisdom videos. Yes, absolutely, JB. James Skype is a great grow channel. See, I'm not a grow channel. I'm a grandma channel that you can grow on. Okay, you can come here, make friends, grow, chit chat, whatever. You can grow here, but I'm not a growth channel. I'm a grandma inspirational, motivational channel, and that's where I'm at. You know, a lot of growth channels out there, and some of them are fantastic, like Pinoy Ahoy, Pinoyahoi. He was on last night. Oh my gosh, he's kind. What I love about him is very kind. I really love him. Carolina Hillbilly 1961, fantastic channel. Rennie Egg is another one. Rennie Egg, another great channel. A lot of growth channels, you know, out there. But I'm more into the grandma channels, you know, the ones that talk wisdom, inspiration, motivation, comfort, chit chat, you know, because that's what I am. You know, I'm a grandma channel. I come on here. No one does what I do the way I do it. And I'm not saying that boastfully, but I've never seen anybody do what I do the way I do it. I come on with very short topics. I deal with life topics. I from a positive angle. I deal with just about every kind of topic there is, but I deal with it from a positive viewpoint. Yes, Pet King. Yes, absolutely. Pinoy Ahoy is a great channel. And Tuber Chat. If y'all don't know Tuber Chat, you'll grow organically. He doesn't let you drop your link or anything, and you don't ask, you know, please come to my channel. You just go to their channels and you connect. You will grow on Tuber Chat. TUBERCHAT. A grandson channel. You know, JB, there was this one channel I was watching during all the politics time, and apparently you know, I kind of quit watching him when he said that he was abducted by aliens and, you know, all of that. But maybe some people are. I'm not going to say that they aren't. I don't know, you know. So, but, you know, I think if you want to grow, you just keep out there. It's a learning. It's a constant. You're always learning, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, sometimes a couple steps back, forward, you know, but you just keep going. I love what I do, and I love making my content. I'm a content provider. I'm not a live streamer. Even though I live stream, I'm a content provider. I come on with a topic, I talk about that topic, and then I get off. And I give it from grandma's perspective, very common sense wisdom. I'm not into real high-tech wisdom. I'm into very sensible, down-to-earth, common sense wisdom. And it's my spiritual gift, and I never know what I'm going to talk about. Today I talked about 15 different subjects, and they were all, as soon as I thought, okay, I'm done, I want to go, I've got other stuff to do, I popped another subject, and I had to go put the camera, you know, get the camera stood up, and went and did another one, you know. It's like, you know, it constantly flows into me. And so, you know, even though I could push it off for the next day, but 15 of them today. Took a long time to edit. So I did get caught up into editing today. And, but I can't even remember all what I did the subjects on. I have to go back and look because there's so many. One of them was called Time on Time. How are you using your time? You know, how do you waste your time in life? Like people are playing on the computer games and they're, you know, watching TV endlessly. I'm very structured, extremely structured. I'm flexible, but I'm structured. I mean, I max out my time. I 10x my time. Every moment of my day, I'm producing. I'm not just busy. I'm producing. producing. I get more done in one day than most people get done in 1 month. I can tell you that right now. I really do. I run circles around myself. I max out my time. The other one I did one of the 15 I did today was called, Are You Enjoying Life? You are meant to enjoy your life. You're meant to enjoy your job. You're meant to enjoy your routines. You're meant to enjoy your relationships. You are meant to enjoy your life. Okay, you're meant to enjoy your life. And that was another video I did. Create the life that you will enjoy. So it's up to you to create the life that you enjoy. So many people think, oh, okay, well, I don't enjoy my life, so I'm going to wait around for, to enjoy it. If you're going to wait around to enjoy your life, it's not going to happen. You've got to create the life that you want to enjoy. Okay? And it starts with the right attitude. The right attitude. It really does. You got to balance everything, like Winners Happen said. You got to balance it. You got to balance it. And sometimes life does get out of balance. There are times that my life gets out of balance when I have to focus, like when school on Mondays. Oh my gosh, Mondays, sometimes I'm behind the computer 14 hours. My life's totally out of balance on Monday, but I make up for it the rest of the week. Right, JB. Right. I'm always a fly on the wall on your channel, JB. Shavana, welcome, my beautiful friend. I'm going to give you a blue wrench there. Welcome to you. Great to see you, Shavana. Great to see you, my friend. And thank you, Ralph. Thank you. I'm here. I don't give advice. I don't give suggestions. I don't give information. I just share with you how I live my life in hopes that it will inspire others to find their own best life. Remember, all of our lives look different. We're all similar, but we all look different. And we all have different circumstances. We all have different attributes. We all have different gifts, different talents, different problems. And so our lives are going to look different. But we all should be living our best life. Our very best life is in creation. We're always creating it. And don't let circumstances dictate your best life. Sometimes circumstances can be pretty tough. And yet it's up to us, even with tough circumstances, to create the life that we dream of. Shavana, I'm doing great. I'm just so busy. And I didn't even know I was going to come on. And then we got back from the grocery store. And I said, well, you know what? I'm going to go take a quick bubble bath. And I'm going to go on live because I hadn't been on. I don't know. JB probably knows. JB, when did I go on last? 5 days ago, 6 days ago? And I was on like twice a day, every day. And then I had to take a little bit of time off because I had so much going on. I have my exercise, my fitness every day, which is, I used to work out 3 and 4 hours a day at the gym. Now it's down to about 2. And then 1 hour of running. And then a little bit of dancing. And then, of course, I have a real, family and cooking and dishwasher and all of that, and the bubble bath, got to take my bubble bath, got to have the bubble bath. So, yeah. But I love YouTube. I love the journey. I love the people I meet. I've learned so much, especially in this last year. And I just have fun here. Thank you, JB. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. 4 days. Yep. 4 days. Probably about that. I think I did a short one about 4 or 5 days ago. I think I did. And then I just said, you know what? Sometimes I'll come out, and just do 2 a day. And sometimes they'll be long. And then other times I'm just like, you know what? I got to take a break. I've got other things to do. I'm an artist. And so I paint. And I love to paint every day. And so that, when I paint, I go into my own world. It's sort of like you're in your own zone, and my paintings are very vivid. They're very colorful. I do landscapes mainly, but I do other things too. But thank you, Ralph. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And so I paint. So I have to have time for that. I have to have time for my family. Even though my sons are, my 2 sons live at home. One's 21, one's 23. My daughter is 22. She lives right down the road, but she's here every night. She spends the night here. She comes over for a late dinner, and then she spends the night. And so my house is busy. You know, I have a busy home, busy, but it's all good. It's all good. I don't watch TV. I do like TV, but I don't have time to watch it. And you know what, to be honest, there's so much garbage on. I'm very careful what goes in my mind. I don't like the commercials. I think the commercials are, so many of them are disgusting. I don't watch it. I'm not a prude, but I just don't like what I see, you know, so I don't watch TV. I guard my mind. I do. I guard my mind. Hey, Christy, welcome, welcome, welcome. My friend, welcome, welcome. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Christy, absolutely. Um, See, here she is. Christy, you're going to have to help me with her hair. You're going to have to help me with her hair. We've called her Diana Brianne. You know, Christy, I was going to come over yesterday, as I was saying, and I've been so busy. So, you know, it's just been crazy, Christy. And today I did 15 videos to put in the queue because, you know, I get so busy. Some days I can't do videos. And so I did 15. You're right, Christy. You're right. You're right. I did 15 videos, and so I had to do all that editing. Had to go to the grocery store, had to do my run. Tomorrow is gym day. So yesterday it was kind of a toss-up, or was it Tuesday? I can't remember. I wanted to go to the gym. I was like, I got to get to the gym. I got to get to the gym. And so I ended up at the gym, you know. But I miss seeing you, and you are so amazing and so wonderful. You are, my friend. Christy in person is absolutely beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful, and she's a personal friend of mine. So, but yeah, so yeah, I'm just busy, and I'm glad school's coming to an end. This is what happened with school. I've gone straight almost for 2 years now without interruption. I've gone through the summers, I've gone through everything, and full time through the summer. And I said, so I was scheduled to go through the summer, and I said, you know what, I'm not going to do it. So I called my advisor and I said, take me out of summer courses and just double me up in the fall, and I'll be good. And so I just, I'm taking the summer off because we're going back and forth to the beach. I'm looking forward to that. And I just want to enjoy my summer. You know, I want to just hang out, hang out with Dolly here, hang out with my Dolly. And doesn't she look like me? She does look like me, doesn't she? She does. She does. Christy knows her well, too. Christy knows her well. And so, yeah, I just want to hang out. I just want to enjoy. My birthday will be in June, so I want to celebrate it. And I just don't want that pressure of college. I love college, but I want some time off. 2 years straight, I need some time off. Plus, I'm switching colleges, and I need to get all that paperwork done. So I'm switching universities, so I need to get all that paperwork done. And you know, there's a lot when you switch colleges. So, you know, JB, my one son loves oysters. My husband cannot stand them. And martinis are old school, JB. They're old school, which, you know, I'm not a martini person. I don't drink, but they're good. So, yeah. Yes, Shavana. Yes, I am. I am. And mine is in June. I will be 64 years old. 64. It's hard to believe 64 years old. But you know what? It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, now I'm going to do this without glasses. Let me see. Okay. I just took them off, so it's hard. It's me. Okay, let me give you a blue wrench, and I will, as soon as my eyes adjust to taking the glasses off, I'll be able to read your name. I'm going to give you a blue wrench. There you go. It's me. Welcome, it's me. I was talking earlier about the apple cider vinegar, and I didn't have mine today. Okay, but I'm going to take it when I get off of here, because I find, and I'm not recommending this and I'm not making this a fact, I'm just giving you my opinion, but my eyesight improved when I took apple cider vinegar. Now, I've been an apple cider vinegar advocate for a long, long time, but I quit taking it for the last 2 years, and I just went back on it. And, I was able to read yesterday without, even today, I was able to read completely on screen, small print without glasses. But it's nighttime out here, and the screen looks different, and so I'm wearing the glasses. Plus, it's got the blue. I've got the blue, whatever you call it, on there. So, oh, thank you, Christy. Thank you. That means so much coming from you. Thank you so very, very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very much the person that you see on here. Everything I talk about is the way I live my life, and Christy knows it. Christy knows it. Absolutely. And Christy, you did something, and I think you're very smart with what you did. I think you're very, very smart. I can't do it now. It's I did it. But you changed it where you don't have your full last name, and I think that is very, very, very smart. Yeah, runs official. Yep, yep, yep. I'll be 64. This is the thing. I would say anyone starting out with their channel, don't use your full name. Okay, don't do it. Now, I had 7 books out. They were all online books. I had 7 books out at the time, so my name was out there when I first started my channel. And I don't have the books out there now. They've all been, done because I felt like they were outdated. I wanted to redo, and I never did end up redoing them, so I took them all down, or closed them all out, closed all my accounts out, and they were with Amazon and Barnes and Noble at that, for quite a while. And they were all wisdom, inspirational, motivational. And yeah. And so my name was out there early on. And so that's why I put my whole name out there. But Christy, honestly, in this YouTube world, and I know some, it's really better to have, not your full name. But it is what it is now. There's really not a whole lot I can do now about it. But I think that's a very, very smart move, and one I highly recommend, especially if you decide to start really doing content. I don't know what your plans are with your channel, but if you decide to start doing content, you really once you're out there, you're out there. You're out there, and it really, as you well know from some of my stories I've told you, it really, really takes on a life of its own. It really does. But most of it's good. Most of it's wonderful. I have to tell you, most of it's wonderful. So I'm not complaining. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to the gym. I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to do my run, waddle, walk, whatever you want to call it. I do, I sprint, and then I slow down, and then I waddle, and then I walk, and then I sprint, and then I run, and then I waddle. um, yeah, JB. Yeah, yeah. Um, but, um, but yeah, so I'll get up and do that. And then it's just to the gym, because I'm not going to probably do any content tomorrow, because I did 15 videos today. So I have to start, I keep them fresh. So I'll put them out between today and tomorrow. And so I don't have to do any content. So I'll spend the day at the gym tomorrow. And I don't want to eat out tomorrow night. My husband and I normally, Friday night is our big night to eat out, but we've eaten out so much of late because we had different things to go to. And I like my own food. I really do. And I like to eat healthy. So I do. Yeah. So, and Christy, it's really windy out tonight. Have you noticed that? I love it. We had the most beautiful day, Christy, today, didn't we? And it is windy out here tonight. Our trees are blowing back and forth. I am loving, loving, loving it. Oh, I want to tell you all a funny story. Okay. So, our home on Tybee is we renovated it. It's like a brand new, spanking, brand new house on the beach. It's just, everything is just, pristine. Okay. Now you come to my home here and I have antiques everywhere. I have paintings everywhere. I have doodads everywhere. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you. So I've been streamlining. Okay. But I decided I called up a major floor company because we have all hardwood floors, and they wanted 150 a room to do a hardwood floor, and I'm not moving the furniture. So I decided to do it myself. I'll tell you that story in a minute. Marilyn, I do, and I don't recommend it anything to anybody, Marilyn, but what I do is I do about 2 tablespoons and I mix it in water. Okay. And sometimes, Marilyn, I'll mix it with lemon juice and a little stevia, to give it flavor. And I drink that, but I'm not recommending that at all to anyone, but that's what I do. I drink it 2 tablespoons in water. And, sometimes I just do regular vinegar, regular cooking vinegar. It's got to be cooking vinegar, the kind that you can, eat. Thank you, Shavana. Thank you. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Oh, Christy, you know what? I love this weather, though. I could just sit out here all night and it's just so wonderful. It's just so wonderful, So, okay, so I'm going to tell you the story. Okay, so this is the story. I have a scrubber, a hardwood floor scrubber. So I get the scrubber out, but I didn't have the right stuff in the scrubber. I didn't want to go to the store, didn't want to do that. Okay. So I take the hardwood floor scrubber. Was it last night or the night before? It was the night before. And I get the scrubber out and I pour an alternative liquid in there, soap. And I do all the hardwood floors and they glisten and they look beautiful and they look shiny. Okay, but there was a problem. They were so slick. We have to be so careful. I can't have anybody in now until we figure out how to get the slickness off the floor. Okay, they're so slick, and so we're all walking around here like with rubber shoes on so that, we don't slip and slide, and so if you're going to do hardwood floors or your floors, use the right stuff. Don't try to, improvise. Hey, Jackpot, welcome, 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 my friend. Welcome, welcome to you. Welcome. So, that happened to me. So I did that, and because I'm very frugal, I love being frugal. And so I decided to do my own floors, and I decided to do my own rugs because we have a rug scrubber. So I did my rugs. The rugs turned out fine. But we're actually going to get rid of all rugs in the house and replace it with, what do you call that? We had it done on Tybee. We got rid of all rugs. It's like, it looks like wood, but it's not wood. Laminate. And so we're probably going to replace all the rugs with laminate. And it's just much easier and much neater and much easier to keep clean. So we're probably going to do that. But in the meantime, I did the rug scrubber. So I did that. How are you doing, Jackpot? I haven't seen you for a little while. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing really, really well. So I'm out here on Grandma's porch, and I sit out here, and, growing up, Grandma always had her porch, and we sat on the porch. During the summertime, we rarely sat in Grandma's kitchen. It was always on Grandma's porch. And we had the best conversations and the best everything. Grandma's porch. It was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And so I love sitting on my porches. I have a front porch, a back porch, a side porch, a barbecue porch. I have all kinds of porches, So, yeah. So, but anyhow, so yeah, so tomorrow, I think this weekend, I don't even know what I'm doing this weekend. I think I just want to take it easy. and go to the gym. I really like to work out every day, but I don't do the same workout every day. I do a different workout every day, you know, so I balance it. And some days I go swimming. Some days I swim. Christy, you know which gym I go to, and I highly recommend it. It's wonderful. And you can pay. You don't have to like join it for long term. You can pay, you know, by the week, or you can pay by the time you go. I think it's, if you actually go, I don't know if it's $5 or $10. I know for me it was $5, but it might have been $5 because I was a member who put it on hold for a while. But you can, I think it's might be 10, but it's really, really well worth it just to use the pool. The pool is amazing. The pool is amazing. The hot tub and the sauna, all of that is just amazing. Jackpot, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I really, really am. I did the grocery shopping. My son and I went grocery shopping, and we bought, you know, I'm not a meat eater because, you know, I'm vegan, but I'm a bad one sometimes. And so they had prosciutto with, oh, Chrissy, absolutely. Absolutely. And I know where you run, and I love that too. Angler, welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome. I'll give you a blue wrench. You know, Christy, I used to run there all the time, all the time. But you know what? I'm kind of set in my ways now. I just do the same trail down to the Dairy Queen and back. every day, like clockwork, every day. But yeah, Jackpot, I'm doing well. I'm doing good. It's all good. It's all good. No complaints, you know, no complaints at all. Just taking care of my health, my focus. You know, my focus is my adventure. I have a lot of adventures. You know, life is an adventure. Every area of your life should be an adventure. And, but for me, my adventure is taking care of my health, you know, taking care of me, taking care of my body, you know, all parts of my body. You know, Christy, we were talking earlier about Jack. Jack went out and got me the refill tonight for my vibrating toothbrush, because I needed a new top to it. It's like $19.95 or $29.95 or something for the top part, and because I already have the toothbrush. And so he went out and he got me. He went out and got me the, because I bought the wrong one. And he went out and got it. But, you know, take care of your teeth. Take care of your skin. Christy has the most beautiful skin. She takes beautiful care of her skin. I think it's natural, but she's beautiful. And just take care of your skin. Take care of your skin. Take care of your eyes. You know, really wear right glasses. You know, one thing I do when I'm out, I always wear sunglasses. And it's not because of the sun, because I will wear sunglasses on gloomy days, but I wear them to protect my eyes because there's low-hanging branches and it's easy to hurt yourself. So I wear sunglasses always when I'm out running. Thank you. Oh, Angler, that is so nice of you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Runs Official, I appreciate you, and I wish for you a wonderful, wonderful day tomorrow, and I wish for you an amazing weekend, my friend. I really, really do. I wish for you an amazing weekend. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Pet King. Yeah. It is, the one I have is a Phillips Sonic Care. And I'm telling you, it's amazing and it's wonderful. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And I do all the mouth swishes. I do all that. So I take great care of my teeth. I take great care of my body. I really, really do. I could, you know, there's always room for improvement. There's always room to do better. But I'm always, always taking care of me. And I still love, you know, the decadent food. I love a good piece of chocolate cake. You know, who doesn't? And I don't stop. I don't not eat those things, but I just eat them sparingly. Okay, I don't eat them daily. And you know, I just want to take care of me so that I will be the best me that I know how to be. Hey, forever best friend. Hey, hey, hey. It's wonderful to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I will give you a blue wrench there, my friend, a blue wrench. And so, take care of your body at every age and at every stage that you are. Remember, if you don't take care of you, how can you take care of the people you love? How can you celebrate with the people you love? How can you be there for them when they need you if you're all broken? And so you want to take care of you for the people that you love, but also for you. You want to enjoy your journey. This is your journey. I don't want to be an old, broke down woman at 63 years old. I want to be the best me. I want to be out there. I want to be going. I want to be moving, and I want to be enjoying every day of my life. As God, whatever God gives me, I want to enjoy it. I want to enjoy every single day of my life that I can. And some days are better than others. I granted, some days are better than others. And I don't think that there is a special formula for staying young. I wish there was, but I think it's just you have to take care of yourself. Jackpot, do you have the Phillips? Do you have the same Phillips that I do? I absolutely love, love, love my Phillips. I do. I really, really do. I have another one, and but I don't use it. I like this one better, and so I use it. I love it. Jackpot, when you get a life crisis, and you all know I talked about mine that I had 10, 11 years ago when I ran into the wooden hanger. It sounds so crazy. I mean, if I had died, they would have said death by wooden hanger. How odd is that to run into a wooden hanger? But I plowed into it. And it was at the same time period that Liam Neeson's wife was skiing and she hit her head and she died from a brain aneurysm. And welcome, Shauna. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, my friend. I'm going to give you a blue wrench. And so mine happened right after that. And I really did not know if I was going to live. And so, I was very scared. My children were very small yet. And my husband had gotten transferred with his position. So I was kind of by myself raising our kids for about a year. And I was really, really sick. Didn't let my kids know I was sick, but I was sick. And going to doctors, and they didn't know what was wrong with me, and I didn't know what was wrong with me. And I remember at one point I was homeschooling one of my children. I put two of them back in school because I had homeschooled, but I was too sick to homeschool all three. And oh yeah, Putt. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. And so what happened was, I'll never forget, they decided to send all of my urine to Sloan Kettering, I think it was. And I had to carry jugs of urine. You had to put it in the refrigerator, and then every third day you had to take it to the hospital, and then they would transport it by plane. For 1 month, I had to do that. And I remember my son and I, him walking with me as I'm carrying these jugs of urine to go, have them tested. And then I also had to wear a heart monitor for a month, and I remember it kept falling off, and my heart would beat really fast, and then I would call up the 1-800 number, and I'd say, "Am I okay? Am I okay?" And they would say, "Well, we can't tell you." So I've been there in my life, and that's why I have such great compassion for people who are going through it. And I think God let me go down that road because, I was always a compassionate person, but you don't understand until you've gone through it. You don't understand the fear. And I remember driving down the road and looking over at people, and somebody had the radio on, and it was in Marietta, Georgia. We were living in Marietta, Georgia. And they had their radio on. I was in downtown Marietta. It's like a little square. It's real pretty, but there was a lot of traffic that day. And I looked over and I thought, they don't have a care in the world. And here I am. I think I'm dying, and I just thought, I wish that was me. I was so scared. I was so scared of dying. And I had 3 kids, and I made these great big boxes of all their baby mementos, and I taped the boxes up and labeled it, "Don't open until you're 30." And I put each child's name on there because I didn't want them to lose all their little mementos. because I really thought I was not going to make it. And so, you know, that lasted a total of a year. 6 months was really, really bad. And during that time, my sister was going to visit a friend, and she lived in a more northern state, and they had black ice on the road, and she hit black ice and went over the hill. And she was on a respirator for 5 months and then passed. And it was a bad year. That was not a good year for me. So, you know, but God kept me here. And I said, you know, I knew God, I had 3 children to raise, and I wasn't going anywhere. And I was determined to make it for my kids. I was determined to make it. And that really is what started my YouTube channel. Okay. Because when people ask me what the birth of my YouTube channel was, the birth of my YouTube channel was so that my children would have mommy's wisdom when they grew up, easily accessible to them. So I just started making all of Christy, absolutely. Absolutely. Jabhar, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Thank you, Jackpot. Thank you. Christy, you are so right. When you are going through it, and I was going through it, and just looking over at that other car, and I can still remember it 11 years later. And I had my kids in the back. They were all still, I think, in car seats or, you know, booster seat. One was in a booster seat at least. And I remember, thank you, Jabhar. Thank you. I remember just looking over at that person, and they were playing their music and thinking they don't have a care in the world. And here I'm dying. Here I'm dying because I really thought I was dying. And because they didn't know that it was a brain aneurysm. I was a walking brain aneurysm for months before they found out. And that was a whole nother story, how they found out. And because at one point they thought I had adrenal cancer. That's why I was carrying all the jugs of urine, because they couldn't figure out why I had 30 different symptoms and none of them added up together. And that's usually how adrenal cancer apparently looks. And so they had me convinced that I probably had adrenal cancer, which I didn't, thank the Lord. So I was really scared. And you look and how is the world just going on? And you felt like the world's going on without you, you know? And so, but I knew I had to get better for my kids. I knew I had to get better. So I ended up in the hospital on Thanksgiving weekend, and I drove myself to the hospital. My husband was there at home watching the kids. He didn't even know I left. I left in the middle of the night. And I had to call him in the morning and wake him up and said, I'm in the hospital. They kept me. And I went in the middle of the night. Welcome, John Womack. Welcome. And I went there, and I walked in. I sat in the parking lot a long time in the dark, and I said, I don't want to go in. They're just going to tell me I'm menopausal or whatever. They can't figure it out, and they'll send me home. But I said, I'm going in. And I went in, and I said to the lady, I said, I think I'm having a stroke. My mom came to me in a dream, and she told me I have a lesion on the left side of the brain, which lesion usually means cancer, but in this case, it was a brain aneurysm. And hey, Shangy girl, welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. And so I went in there, and I had a young doctor number 17. Remember, I had been to cardiologist, endocrinologist, neurologist, you name it, I'd been to it. No one took a CAT scan, though. Nobody had taken a CAT scan. I said to him, my mom told me that I have a lesion on the left side of the brain. And he said, is your mom a doctor? I said, no, my mom is dead. My mom has passed on to the other side. She came to me in a dream. And so he said, okay, I'm going to put you in a CAT scan. They called someone in. Hey, Norris, wonderful to see you, my friend. I haven't seen you for a long time either. Wonderful, my friend. Thank you for being here. I'll give you a blue wrench if I can catch you. And so he put me in the CAT scan. And as I'm in the CAT scan, they had to medicate me because I was claustrophobic and I hated it. Hey, Renee, welcome. Thank you for being here, Renee. I'm so always happy to see you. And so I was in the CAT scan. Oh, Atono, thank you so much, my friend, for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for being so supportive. Thank you. And so I was in the CAT scan, and I told the lady, because I give you a little microphone, I told her everything my mother told me. Well, she was reading the screen as she's doing all the CAT scan. And I'm telling her what my mother's telling me. And she's asking me over and over exactly what my mother told me. So on the way back to the emergency room, as she's wheeling me back, she's telling me, asking me to repeat it. Lesion on the left side of the brain, all of that. And so when I got back there, the doctor comes in and he says, ma'am, we've got to keep you. You have a lesion on the left side of your brain, exactly like your mother had said. I mean, how wild is that? My mother saved my life from beyond. So that's my story. And I'd like to say that from that day I was all better, but I wasn't. It took about 6 more months before I was back to normal, maybe about 2 more years before I didn't feel scared anymore, because I was very scared it was going to happen again, or I was just going to suddenly have another brain aneurysm. And I was really scared. I was really scared. And but I made it. I survived. I'm a survivor. So, but I'm a thriver. So I never use the term survivor. I use the term thriver. So I'm a thriver. I'm a thriver. I'm a thriver. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here to tell my story. And God had a higher purpose for me. So I take every day and I run with it, literally. I literally run with my days. I do. So, yeah. So we never know what's going to happen in life. We never know where life is going to take us. But, you know, just give it your best. Live your best life. Get out there and just be you. Just be you. Yeah, Christy. Yeah. Yeah. It was a scary time. It really was. But we've had our scary times in life. And I think if you live long enough, you get your scary moments. And, you know, life is not a smooth ride, I don't think, for anyone. And there's times that you just go, dear God, how am I going to get through? How am I going to get through? And I've had those times in my life. You know, I've had those times in my life. I've had amazing, thank you, Jackpot, thank you. I've had an amazing journey in life. And I've lived many lifetimes in one lifetime. I can tell you that right now. You know, I look back on my 20s, my Hollywood 20s, and you know, oh my gosh, you know, that was like a different life, you know, in my 30s, and then children, and living in Europe and traveling, and my husband, and it's been wonderful. But have I had difficult times in there? Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I've had some, you know, I've told many of the stories here on YouTube, like the angel down the dark alley. Y'all know that story. Okay, the angel down the dark alley, go look that one up. Or I think it was called The Angel Down the Dark Alley. I did it for YouTube. It was where I got attacked. I was 20 years old. I was a young nurse in LA. And I got attacked at knife point. And coming home from work in my nurse, back when we wore white nurses uniforms in the 70s, And I got attacked big time. And welcome, Jogwell, welcome. So I understand. Jory, hey, Jory, my friend, wonderful. I was wondering when you were going to get here, my friend. Great to see you. Great to see you. How are your kittens doing? How are your kittens doing, my friend? I'm going to give you a blue wrench there. And Jogwell, welcome, welcome, welcome. And so, you know, I've been through things, you know. That's why I can sit here and relate to so many people, you know. But I've also had an amazing journey. I've had blessings that, you know, just, you know, I've met movie stars and people say, well, you know, wouldn't you have wanted to have been like, you know, stayed in Hollywood and done some of this? No, they didn't get what I got. You know, I got my own blessings. I love my blessings. I love the blessings I have. You know, I love the blessings I have. I don't want someone else's blessings. Your blessings are meant for you. My blessings are meant for me. Your blessings look different than mine. You know, don't compare your blessings. We all get different blessings. Okay, Jory, when are you going to do another video? Because you had the new kittens, and I think you were doing quite a few videos then. They're wonderful. They're absolutely wonderful. So, you know, I watch different channels, and, you know, I have a couple different grandma channels that I watch, and, you know, I like grandma channels, okay, but my husband and I do watch adventure channels. Christy, I know you watched the one channel I recommended to you, and how did you like it? Did you like it? I really I get a lot of energy from that channel. You know, they're a young couple who, you know, oh, by the way, Christy, my friend took me up on his 4 million subscriber channel the other night, introduced me to his mother. He brought his mother and me up at the same time. It was wonderful, 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 wonderful. You know, it was just so cool. I wish you could have been there that night. He did his live stream, and he's just an amazing, wonderful friend. He really is. Let me just put the glasses back on. Okay. Let me give you a blue wrench. For some reason, you don't have a blue wrench, my friend. Let me give you one. There you go. There you go. Christy, the wind is picking back up, and I'm loving it. Yeah, I am loving it. I am loving it. So, you know, and I tell all the stories. You know, if you go back, they told me today I have publicly, now I actually have more in the queue, but publicly I have 3,764 videos up. Oh my gosh, I think for the last year, 3,764, most of them from the last year. I've told so many stories. I talked about the boyfriend with all the parking tickets. You know, if you don't have, it was called Summer Love. And I was in college, and I met this really cute guy while we were out at the lake. And he asked, you know, he really liked me, and we were both in college, and I was a freshman. And so he asked me, he would give me a ride home, and we were on our way home. The police pulled us over on a country road. They arrested him. I had to drive his van to the jail. It was a brand new van his parents had given him. He turned out to have like 100 parking tickets. He had never paid the parking tickets. They put him in jail. I was like 17, I think, 17. So I get to the jail to give the keys to the police. And they said, well, your boyfriend wants to talk to you. I said, he's not my boyfriend. Oh, no, they say he's your boy. He says he's your boyfriend. So they lead me back into the back of the jail cell. You know, you got this little window you're talking through. And so this really cute guy with 100 parking tickets says, would you be my girlfriend? And I said, let me think on it. So I told that story. I told so many stories. You know, my first car, I talked about my first car. Look that one up. It was a 1965 red Chevy Impala. We paid $75 for it. Oh my gosh, so many stories. I've just pulled stories after story out of the hat, you know, and a lot of them are funny. They're not all serious, and they're not, you know, I try to give you a wide range on my channel. I really do. And yeah. Oh, you are, Christy. Which one are you listening to, Christy? Which one are you? Ralph. Well, I thought it was Ralph, but it's Ralph. Thank you, my friend, for being here. Christy, which one are you listening to? The boyfriend with the parking tickets? It was so funny. It was, oh my gosh. And then I had Stranger Down the Dark Alley. I had the Angel in the Black Mercedes, where I got lost in the woods. Christy, you would know this. You would know this because it was in this area. I got lost in a place, and I didn't know where I was. I got down in the woods, and I had to find my way up to the road, but we'd only been here a week. So I had no idea where I was when I made it up to the road. I flagged this guy down, this black Mercedes, beautiful, brand new, spanking, expensive black Mercedes pulls up. He said, ma'am, your car, because I told him where my car was. He said, your car's way far away. You're way far. He said, if you want to get in, I'll give you a ride. And I thought, I don't even have my cell phone with me. Here I go. I was all sweaty. I was dirty. I got in the back seat. Christy, I know. I've got a lot more. You have to go back, dig those ones out. The boyfriend with the parking tickets. Oh my gosh. Or my first apartment. Look up, my first apartment was $9 a week. $9 a week. The RV couple. The RV couple. Which one was that, Christy? because we've had I've told so many stories I can't remember. Hey, Eris, Romy, welcome, welcome, my friend, welcome, welcome. Yeah, sometimes I think if you have a glass of wine, it's probably good to have a glass of wine and sit down and go back on some of my old funny videos. And Chrissy, have you seen the one? And this one was never designed for the public. It was back when I only did videos for my family and friends. Did you ever see the one called Harper Valley PTA, Diana Brienne style? That is me from 11 years ago. If you go back, look, Diana Brienne Fairchild, Harper Valley PTA, that was 11 years ago. That was 11 years ago. Oh, okay, the couple. Yeah, oh, absolutely, Christy. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You know what? I love them. I love them. I love their energy. Jack and I watch, my husband, Jack, he and I watch, we watch them. We have about five that we watch. We have a boating family, two boating families. We have two RV families that we watch. We watch, let's see, we found a new one the other night. We like ones that take their family along with them for their adventures. Those are the ones we like. But I do like that one couple I told you about because I just love their energy. They're funny. They show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. They do. They do. They're very honest. They're very honest with their channel. I like that. I like that authenticity, because if you come on here as much as I do and as much as other people do, yes, Eris, yes, you may. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. You become authentic. You have to be. You have to get relaxed because you sit up here and you talk and talk and talk. And I did a video the other day. It said, the truth comes out in a weakened moment. So it was, it wasn't a funny video, but it was, you tell the truth. Things come out in relationships. A lot of times people say, well, you hurt my feelings. But sometimes the truth comes out when a situation is in a weakened moment. And that can be good or not so good. It just depends. But yeah, the boyfriend with the parking tickets and the angel in the black Mercedes, my first car, my first apartment, the man in the trench coat. My first apartment was $9 a week. I did a whole video called My First Apartment, and it was $9 a week. I was 17 years old. I pretended to be 18 so I could get the apartment and get a job. And so I ended up being the head hostess for a pizzeria in a small hick town, but I thought it was a big city compared to where I came from. And so I ended up in this $9 a week apartment. I had a pickle barrel for my sink. Okay, and I'd have to carry it down the hall that I shared with two old ladies. Now, this was an old mansion. It was like an old haunted mansion that sat on top of a hill that had been turned into efficiency apartments. And it was old women and ladies of ill repute. And I was neither. I was 17, pretending to be 18. And so I lived in that apartment 6 months. But there was this guy, and I remember him. He owned like an import shop in that town. I don't know why he did, because it was a small city, some very small southern city. And he owned an import business, and he really liked me. He was very handsome. And I was 17. He didn't know I was 17. He thought I was older, but he really liked me. But I never dated him. But he started coming to my door. And he would, ring the doorbell because there was a main door there. And the old ladies would go out there and say, she's not there. But then this man would start showing up. Wasn't him. Another man would start showing up in a trench coat. And he would stand, just like in the movies, and he would stand under the lamppost across the street. He would come to the door, ring the doorbell. The old ladies would go out, and he'd say, is Diana there? I was never there. I never saw this man. And I was always at work. And I was really scared, and I always had someone bring me home, like one of the dishwashers or cooks or somebody like that. And they would bring me home and drop me off and make sure I got in okay. And that was my first apartment. Once I told my mother about it, she grabbed me, got me out of there, and sent me away to college. So that was it. That was it. That was my first apartment, my first apartment. So I've had a very colorful life. And then moving to California, you know, my mom and I in her big 1975 white Pontiac, I think it was a Le Mans. Hey, nobody, no eight body. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Wonderful to see you. So my mama and I leave in this big white Pontiac with her big hair. You know, that was back, she had her hair all teased up and sprayed and all that. And away we went to California. We didn't know we were going to California. We thought we were going to Texas. We got to Texas and there was a crossroads to Dallas or to California. And we took the, I think it was the left or the right. And we ended up in California. And that was the beginning of my life in California. And we had no idea what we were doing. And we got there and moved to California. And my dream was always to go to Hollywood. I wanted to live in Hollywood. And I went to Hollywood. And about 2 weeks after I got to Hollywood, after I got to the Los Angeles area, I met a man. Well, I'd actually met a man on my trip to California who was on his way to California. He was a businessman. I don't know how we met him on the road, but we did. And he asked me, yes, Aquanet, and I still got me a can of it, JB. I still got me a can. So we get to California, and this man asked me to go on a date, not really a date, but out to lunch. So he took me to the pink, famous, here I am, fresh from small town America. He takes me to the fabulous Beverly Hills Hotel, to the Polo Lounge. The one Marilyn Monroe and all of them. It sits up on a hill. It's a pink hotel, the Beverly Hills Hotel. And just kind of catty-cornered is a very famous movie star's house. And I said, Lord, I just really want to go to this person's house, because they were a Christian. They were Christian people, but they were very famous singer. And I really wanted to meet them. And so I said, Lord, I really want to sit out on their, I really want to have iced tea with them. I don't know why I said iced tea, but I said iced tea. I'm going to tell you, about 2 months later, I was sitting in their living room drinking iced tea with this very famous couple. This very, very famous couple. The wife is dead now, and he's quite old. Very famous couple. And I was like, prayers do come true. Prayers do come true. Hold on, I'll be right back. I want to tell my husband good night. Just a second. Let me tell my husband. Jeff, are you going to bed? Okay, I had to give my husband a kiss goodnight. He gets up early. He brings me my cup of coffee in the morning. So that was whatever straight. Oh, so he took me there. So that was kind of the beginning of my LA days. And Evening Shade, welcome, 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 my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome here. Never know who's going to drop by. And so that was the beginning of my LA days. And yeah, I know. You know, she could move. She could. I'm telling you, Mr. Positive. I was talking about you earlier. Welcome, my friend. Wonderful to see you, Mr. Positive. And how are you tonight? Yes, you know, she feels very real. Christy, I know you've seen her. You know her. You know Dolly. You know my little Dolly here, and I think she's very real. I think she's truly real, honestly. She's really real. She probably comes alive at night after I'm asleep. I don't know. But she's wonderful. I love her. She's got a good spirit about her. She does. So, yeah. So I ended up in Hollywood, and I went to nursing school. Okay. And long story short, I ended up working in a very, very famous hospital. Y'all know the name. And I worked on the VIP unit, so I met everybody. But I had a boyfriend. I got me my boyfriend in the early years. And he was a young doctor who was 3 years older than me. I was 22 at that time. And he was 25. Okay. So Mr. Positive says, I am really good making some major changes in my YouTube content, all going to be positive in one way or another. No more odd content on Saturday. Um, you're right, Christy. I agree. I agree. But we love her. She's got a good spirit, though. If she moves, it's all good. It's all good. I'll have to talk about some of my supernatural experiences besides the one where my mother comes to me in my dream, you know. Mr. Positive, you know, I never really caught your Saturday content. I did one time, and I didn't see anything wrong with it. I thought it was perfectly fine. You know, part of being positive is being realistic, is approaching things realistically. And I think you did that. I didn't see anything that was not realistic. I thought your content's excellent. You have excellent content. You really do. You really do. But yeah. So Hollywood days, and I had my boyfriend for a long, you know, we were boyfriend, girlfriend, couple, whatever, forever. He was really cute, really, really, really cute, and became very successful as a surgeon later. He was young though at the time. And at that time I met a lot of extremely famous people, and I really had a lot of opportunity. It came through my job. You know, I ended up at the famous mansion. Y'all know the famous mansion. I told that story many times. I'm not going to bore y'all with that again. I went up in my little old blue $450 car. At the time, I had a $450 blue 72 Mazda. It chugged up the hill. And let me tell you, they parked it between a Rolls Royce and a Ferrari and a Lamborghini. I mean, it was like this little banged up car at the mansion. So I've been there, done that. So, you know, you know, you just kind of, you know, it's like I've lived many, many times in one, but I've had those hard moments. And, you know, all these stories make you who you are. They make you who you are, you know, from brain aneurysm to my mother dying of ALS and Parkinson's and me taking care of her the last 3 years of her life, to my daughter almost dying 2.5 years ago, suddenly with a portal vein occlusion, which none of us knew existed. And then one day she gets sick. The doctors tell her she has the flu. She didn't have the flu. I told him that she didn't have the flu. She had a portal vein occlusion is what she had, and had emergency surgery for it. And we didn't know what it was. You know, we couldn't figure out what it was, but I knew that it was more than the flu. So I've had my share of challenging moments in life, and you know, my sister, you know, what happened with her on the, you know, driving on black ice and skidding over the hill. That was horrible. So I've told, you know, so many of the stories. Oh, that's perfectly fine, Pet King. You know, like I was telling JB, you know, when I go to JB's channel, I'm a fly on the wall. I'm very quiet because I don't know what to say on JB's channel, you know. Yes, Evening Shade. I believe I did one on the mansion. I believe I did one. It was about when I took my little blue car up the hill, and it started rolling back down the hill, because when you went up to the mansion, you had to go through gates, and the gates were on a hill, like an incline, and you had to talk into a rock at the time. I don't know what it was like in recent years, but this is back in the early 80s. And my car started rolling back down the hill. Oh boy. Oh boy. And, but yeah. And one of the things that was so funny, one time I took one of my girlfriends, my dear girlfriend, and we're still friends today because she's on my social media, and she's over here on YouTube with me. And I took her to the mansion with me, and I couldn't find her. And it was a big party there. I mean, celebrities and everybody, and I couldn't find her. She was in the bathroom, and she was so in awe of the bathroom. There was a bathroom as you first came into the mansion to the right-hand side, and it had this chain, and the water came down from like above, you know, and you had to pull the chain. And I said, "Where are you, Carol? Where are you?" And she said, "Oh, I was just in the bathroom. I was so fascinated by the toilet." So, you know, goofy things, goofy things, you know. So it's life. It's life. So yeah, Christy, I love my baby doll. Thank you for the recommendation. I love her. I love her. JB, no, I don't have anything like that, but I will. Chanty, welcome, welcome, my friend, welcome. JB, I know people that do. I don't know a lot about them because I take care of my teeth, but yeah, I don't know a lot about them. I just say take care of your teeth. Hey, Big Tim, where have you been, my friend? You used to be here first thing before anybody else, and I'm so glad you're here, my friend. Let me give you a blue wrench. I'm going to give you a blue wrench there. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. So last night I made fried pickles, and oh my gosh, my weakness is fried green tomatoes and fried pickles. I love it. I love it. I love fried grits. And if anybody has not had fried grits, they are a southern breakfast dish. And you make a pan of grits, you slice them after they're cold, and you dip them in flour, you fry them, and then you pour corn syrup on them. And they are so, so, so good. So good. So good. So good. So I want to ask you all, what is your channel and what do you want to do? Do you do live streams? How much do you do live streams? Are you comfortable doing live streams? How do you feel about live streaming? Are you just are you like a content provider? Because I'm mainly content. I'm more content than live stream, even though I do a lot of live streaming. I'm both. What are your objectives? What are your objectives here on YouTube? Evening Shade, oh, you will love it. Just all you do is make a big pan of fried grits. Make it real thick, pour it into a buttered, like long cake pan, let it harden overnight, then refrigerate it. And then after it's really hard, you slice it in slices, dip it in flour and fry it. And it's just cornmeal. You take cornmeal. I usually half and half grits with cornmeal. I take cornmeal and grits and half it, 50%, and just water and salt. Bring that to a boil till it's real thick, and then put it into a pan and then slice it and fry it. And it is so, so good. So good. Yeah, kind of like Hush Puppies, but different. You pour a lot of syrup on it. It's not healthy. It's not healthy, JP. It's not healthy. It's not healthy, but it's so, so good. And we call it poor people's food because I grew up poor. As y'all know that story, where we were so poor, we had a car that only drove in reverse. It was a 57, the same year as I was born, a 57 Chevy. And it only drove in reverse. So we had poor people's food, but we ate well. Dory says, I have questions about how to live stream from StreamYard because I don't have enough subs or watch hours to stream from YouTube. Maybe could you have a panel about that? You know what, Dory, if you need any help, I'll be happy to help you. Just let me know. I'm happy. Thank you, Big Tim. Thank you, my beautiful, wonderful friend. Thank you. I am happy, Dory, to come on your live. If you do it, I'll come over on your live. You just message me through Facebook and I will come on your live with you and I will help you. Because it's really good the first time you do a live. I didn't have anyone come on with me and it would have really helped. Angler, I'm mainly a content person. That's what I'm here for, but I do live streaming. I will tell you, the first time you do live streaming, it's like you feel like you're like a deer in headlights, because as those numbers come down and you go, you're on, it's like, oh my gosh, you just freeze. You just freeze. So Jackpot was born in 57 like me, and JB in 84. So yeah, you come on, you do a live stream, and but I've gotten so used to it. It doesn't, it's just normal for me. It's normal. I come on, I'm just myself. Hey, Ellie Lee. Oh my gosh. You are such a wonderful friend. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so very, very much. Thank you, Ellie Lee. Ellie Lee has a wonderful, wonderful channel. Anyone that's not connected to Ellie Lee, you will love her channel. You know what, Jory? This is the thing. Okay, I hear what you're saying, but don't worry about it, even if it's only you. Now, Jory, I don't get up. I'm usually not, and if it's around 9 o'clock my time, then I should be here unless I'm out running. If I'm here, Jory, I will be happy to be on. Message me, and I'll be happy to come on with you, you know, and I'll share you out. I most certainly will share you out. And don't be afraid, Jory. You know what? If nobody shows up, it's okay. I know a couple people right now that are doing live streams every night and nobody shows up. And if I'm home, if I'm here, I show up for them. So don't ever feel bad. Don't ever feel bad. You know, I mean, you're going to be okay. You'll be fine. Just talk. And, you know, the good thing is that people can watch it in replay. JB, I don't know about that. You know, but I can tell you it's very, the first couple times you do a live stream, it is scary. I'm not going to deny. There's nothing to be scared about, but it's scary nonetheless, you know, because you feel like everyone's watching you and you can't see them, you know. So I will be happy to be there as a support for you, Jory. I'd be very, very happy, okay, and share you out as well. And never, you know, just never, you know, don't worry about whether anybody shows up. Mary, servant of God, welcome, welcome, my beautiful friend. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to give you a blue wrench there, my friend, if I can catch you. So don't worry about whether anybody shows up. Just get on there and just talk, be yourself, be you. And even if no one shows up, people will watch that in replay. Okay, so like a regular video, because then it becomes a regular video. I come on, I don't even think about it. You know, it's like, okay, here I am. Here I am, you know, love me or leave me, you know, love me or leave me. Like I used to tell the old boyfriends, love me or leave me, you know. I used to tell them all that, you know, and love me or leave me. Okay. None of them left me. I guess they just love me. So anyhow, you know, I'm probably going to get off here. My husband went to bed. I'm going to go get a little bite to eat, I think. I don't know what I'm going to eat. I'm going to get a little bite to eat. I already have my bubble bath. Now, you know, I do comments, so make sure you all go to my 5 channels and connect with my 5 channels, okay? My 5 channels, all the links are pinned to the top of the comment section under all of my daily videos. So go to my last video. You'll see all the links there. Do it the right way. You have to watch video, play a video. And, okay, go ahead, honey. Go ahead. Okay, yeah, put the air conditioning on. Okay. Okay, love you. Oh, it's okay, she's here. Okay, that's my son. You know, I don't like air conditioning, so I don't use air conditioning during the day. I only use it at night when we go to bed because I like a cold house at night. But during the day, I have to have fresh air. So I have grandma's porch open and everything like that. So I love, you know, fresh air. So, thank you, Mr. Positive. Thank you, my friend. Mr. Positive, the next time I come on, you'll have to come up with me, you and Jory, and I'd love to get Christy up here. Be wonderful to come up here. You know, come up here and just chit-chat. We'll just chit-chat. We'll just chit-chat. You know, the best way, really, before you actually do your own live stream, the best way, honestly, is to, let me get a drink. The best way is to go on other people's live streams. That way you kind of get those nerves, you know, those jitters. Go on other people, come on my live stream, you know. Now, like I said, I have to know you to bring you up, because if I don't know you, I'm not going to bring you. And one second. I'll be up in just a couple minutes. My daughter just got here. Like I said, she comes over at night, and thank you. Thank you, Mr. Positive. And you know, Mr. Positive, you'll have to come up with me. You know, you're a great co-host. You really are. You really are a great co-host. And Jory, you are too. And I know Christy would be if I'd ever drag her up here. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go eat something good. I don't know what to eat. I got all kinds of food. I just don't know what to eat because I want to eat healthy. And I do my comments at night, so make sure to go over to my 5 channels and connect, and I will connect back with you with all 5 channels if you connect with all 5 channels. And I do my comments before I go to bed, and it takes me a while. And if you comment and you're new, I go to your channel, watch a video, play a video, the whole bit. And so thank you to all of my friends here. And may God bless you. I hope you have a great, great, great night. I hope you have a great Friday. And I hope you have an amazing weekend. Now, you know, I'm not consistent right now. I may be on every day, maybe on every night, maybe on in the afternoon. I don't know. Sometimes I skip days. Sometimes I'm on all the time. But you can pretty much always count on my content. Okay. So may God bless you. May God bless you from with my dolly, with my dolly. With my dolly. I'm here with Dolly. So may God bless you, and I wish you a great night. Okay. So thank you. And so from Grandma's porch to wherever you're at, thank you for being here. May God bless you. Good night.